Today I have come to make some clarification about the video which I made about charcoal because I received some questions. It seems that some information was not so clear to some people. So today I've come to answer some of the questions, questions which were most asked. I want us to understand clearly the information about charcoal because I want all of us as farmers to use this important information. So I have noted some of the questions here in my notebook. I'm going to be reading and answering them. But before I continue, I want to thank all of you who have been watching my videos. Thank you so much and thank you for subscribing. I'm really so grateful and I can't take that for granted. And if you're new here, please subscribe to this channel such that we can take this channel to another level. Maybe the important information which I didn't talk about in the other video. This charcoal is so important in broilers. For broilers, if you start by feeding them this charcoal, they are going to add a certain kilos. And as we know in broilers, the important thing is the body weight. If you feed your birds with this charcoal, it will help the birds gain more and more weight. So if you haven't been feeding your broilers charcoal, you can begin now. So the question which I was getting so much, someone was asking uh, that at what stage can we give to broilers and how many times a week? I want to tell you that the moment you start mixing your feed, when we bring in our chicks at the farm, we always feed them with pellets for 1 week, and then the next week we start mixing feed. So the moment you start mixing the feed, that is the time when you're supposed to begin giving charcoal to your bird. Don't hesitate to add some kilograms to your feed in order to give to your bird. Then someone was asking, how often should charcoal be administered during the chicken's life? So, like I told you, charcoal helps to increase the lifespan of these birds. So make sure that at your farm, every day your chickens are getting charcoal. So which means that you're going to feed your birds charcoal each and every day. But just like I told you the methods of giving this charcoal, remember we talked about giving charcoal through water, but uh, this method of giving charcoal through water, you should do it once in a while. For example, me at my farm, I only give charcoal through water when I see that there is a lot of coccidiosis in the chicken house. You can these other methods that we talked about, like putting charcoal in your feeder and then you give your chicken house. That's the method that I would advise. You get your charcoal, put it in the feeder, and then you put that feeder in the chicken house. That is the method that I would advise because the birds who will feel like they want this charcoal, they will go to that feeder and then they get the charcoal. Like I told you, a hen will always feed on what it wants. If you put something that they don't want, you will see them, they will not go there to feed. But because they need this charcoal, the moment you put the feeder there, you will see some birds go to get the charcoal. Then another method which I would advise, get charcoal and then just sprinkle it in the chicken house. Those are the methods of administering charcoal to your bird. And how many times that you should give, please make sure that every day your birds are getting this charcoal. Then another question that I got, which was so common, someone was asking, does it matter which tree or shrub, especially if you derive the charcoal? It doesn't matter. As long as you get charcoal, just give to your bird. It doesn't matter which tree, as long as it is charcoal. And then someone else was asking, please, can I give my layers this charcoal formula even though I have an integrated farming system? Uh, will it have good or bad effects on the fishes? Integrated farming system. So I think this person has cages. For people who are having cages, the best way of administering charcoal to your bird is giving through feed by mixing some kilos in your feed. That is the best way of giving charcoal if you're having cages. And then someone was asking that does it also reduce ammonia? Yes, as long as the chicken are feeding on charcoal, there will be no ammonia in their droppings. So it reduces on the ammonia, on that smell. Actually, those people having cages because they have a problem of that bad smell. I advise you that you continue using this charcoal. Don't even miss any day. You're going to see the results. And then some other person was asking, is continuous giving charcoal to chicken bad or have any side effects? The side effects are positive. Like I told you, if you give charcoal to your bird, it increases on their lifespan and then it increases on the production. Very many advantages that we talked about. So the effects are positive. Please don't hesitate to give charcoal to your bird. Then someone was asking that can charcoal also be given to rabbits? Yes, it can be given to rabbits. On my channel, I was answering that I wasn't sure. Yes, I was not sure, but I had to do some research about it. And then according to my research, it is so good to give charcoal to the birds. First of all, it also reduces bad smell. It helps the rabbits to stop diarrhea and then gas and then bloating. But then you should not substitute charcoal to vet subscription. If you have these other problems, please go to the vet and be able to solve these other problems, these other diseases. And then in rabbits, it also reduces on coccidiosis. As we know, even to humans, this charcoal is so good. There are so many health benefits of charcoal to humans. So even to these rabbits, the health benefits are there. And this charcoal is also good to the dogs. If at all your dog takes the rat poison, it's so good to give this charcoal as a first aid. So as you can see, this charcoal has a lot of benefits. So please, farmers out there, don't miss out on using this charcoal. Please use it. I'm so sure the advantages that you will face are going to be so many. Mhm. Then another question was like, does it have overdose in feed or water, and is it harmful if given in excess? It's not that there is no overdose, but please don't give too much, don't give excess. You have to estimate. Like I told you, there are no specific kilograms that you have to mix in your feed. But as you know, when you're mixing in this feed, we know that there are ratios that we are following. There are certain fixed kilograms that we have to mix. So when you're introducing this charcoal into the feed, make sure that you do not give too much, which is going to dilute these ratios that we use to mix the feed. Maybe in water, just give through water once in a while, only when you see that there is a lot of coccidiosis. Coccidiosis is when you see the chicken droppings are containing blood or the yellowish chicken droppings. So when you see the blood, that's when I advise you to administer through water only. So if your birds are okay, just use other methods that we talked about. Then someone was asking me that they don't see me how I give charcoal to my birds. So today I want to show you my feed, that actually my feeds are containing charcoal, because there is no any day when I mix my feeds and I do not put charcoal. So let me show you that actually I give charcoal to my birds. So let me take you and you see. This is the feed which we have already mixed. This is the feed that we give to the chicks. As you know, I have chicks which are still in the brooder, so this is the feed, and this is the feed, and this feed already contains charcoal, because when we are mixing, we always mix with charcoal. So this feed already has charcoal, but let me show you. I'm going to add more charcoal. In that, I show you that actually I give charcoal to my birds. So this is charcoal which I've added. Like I told you, there is no overdose. So even if I add, it will not affect the birds. It will only increase the kilos. So this is I always give charcoal to my birds on a daily basis. So I hope this information, the questions which were not clear, I hope that right now everything is clear. Please don't hesitate to use charcoal to your bird. It is going to give you positive effects on your farm. My name is Lillian and I'm from Kevara Farm. If you're new on this channel, please consider subscribing to this channel. And if you like this video, please like it, share, and comment. Ask me about anything. I'm willing to answer all your questions. And please tell me where you're watching me from. Thank you so much for watching me. Bye bye. Till the next video.